Hey guys, my name is Jess. So we're just gonna do a quick video, 7 minutes long or something like that, of another DTB 160, and I'm gonna do a talking over. Okay, so there's no live commentary. Pretty much, actually, I wanna tell you guys something interesting. Okay, so this DTB is of 3 days after I did my DTB number 1 upload, and it's the same spawn, believe it or not. This has only happened to me a few times out of like many, which is really unique. It's so interesting. But anyway, so I just did the track. We're about to, I think we already unleashed it. Yeah. No, we didn't link it yet. Anyways, this is the same build that I did before. It doesn't actually work out the same way, believe it or not, as the previous mission. The previous DTB that I did. So anyways, we're just gonna add a couple more CC traps. I love to do these. This is great for crowd control. I should have went another constructor. I will say that right now. I should have went another constructor because since I didn't, I'm stuck as a ninja, and even as a ninja, swords with Paleo Luna, it's not enough damage. I don't deal enough damage. So, anyways, we're gonna put an Obliterator 106 with a Sniper Defender, and I'm gonna enclose her into this little area. The base looks nice, I like it. I'm adding in some pylons. We got the building and the movement speed. I skipped over that because why add that? Anyways, so I'm attaching a 3 to 4 story high, 3 story high, I believe, 2 to 3 story high ceiling for my ceiling tire traps. They provide CC in addition to damage. But yeah, so now we're just gonna speed up through in a bit. But yeah, just to recap, look at this. We are slightly well prepared on this side. This side is a small spawn, but the spawn is actually pretty obnoxious because they do actually end up going down on that cliff. Crawl up, but it's okay because it's a DTB, nothing too scary. So now we're about to start. I'm telling them the south side doesn't have enough room for damage traps, which is true. It didn't have any room for damage traps aside from like the sound was that I had. But I wanted to have CC because we lost a player. The other player got kicked for being AFK. Anyways, yeah, so I just got a big fat chunk of CC over here. We got launchers, 2 launchers only, and we have a bunch of sound walls, so yeah, pretty much that's it. Now, we end up actually, well, you'll see later on, but something happens to our HP, and it's a little funky. We have a constructor, we have a teammate who's going Nocturno with energy element in power level 160 times 4, which is power level 250 husk, so like, I am lucky. I am Paleo Luna, and I'm doing consistent 150 to 180k damage. When it comes to Nocturno, you're gonna be lucky if you hit a 130k, right? And I don't know what build he went, but I mean, we're kind of limited here. I think the guy went fully contained as well, so he went Electro Pulse Penny, I believe. But yeah, so here I should have prepared earlier and did like launchers, both fists and floor launches, just to keep them, occupied and whatnot. We have a smasher. Look how long it takes me to take it down. I tried using my Masamune because it's double crit, triple crit actually, but it still didn't deal any damage, so now I just went back to the mythic sword just to use the heavy attack. But even still, it's so sad. Like, it's so sad how much pitiful damage I'm dealing, right? Anyways, yeah, so the minibus spawned. We are actually gonna be focusing that instead of defending the base, which is, I don't know. I think if we actually used the flame floor traps, it would have been better, more success. But yeah, it takes a long time to take this guy down. He was vortex, corrosive, damage pulse with shielded, so he was obviously dealing a lot of damage to us without even having to auto attack us, just with its aura of damage. And it was also shielded, so it was pretty tanky as well. I should have whipped up my pot shots, but I did not. Anyways, yeah, so the HP of the bomb is gonna go down, or the launcher is gonna go down pretty far. Well, not far enough, I guess. Yeah, the mini bus does a lot of damage. that guy went down, but he just used the banner to respawn, I think. Yeah, he did. Now here I'm about to go down, I think. Did I go down? No, I didn't. Yeah, so we're already at 50% HP. It's not the greatest. I hate these rioters, man. Why did they do that? Why did they make it so that we get interrupted when we're trying to revive someone? It's so stupid, honestly. Dude, that's so lame. Oh my, I hate the Nocturnal players. Ugh. Nocturnal used to be OP, now it's mediocre. It's basically a siege breaker just with a broken passive that's not as broken as it should be, technically. You can even go full mag and it will still deal less damage than Paleo Luna. You know? Like the bonuses that you get from melee weapons in comparison to ranged weaponry as a Nocturnal that uses light bullets, it's not enough to where it even breaks even, you know. So yeah, we did okay for a fully contained constructor, for a rifleist using energy Nocturnal, and for me going the wrong build. I think if I went Buckshot Raptor with the one shots with the smashers, it would have been easier, way easier. But yeah. As you can see, my floor traps did quite a lot of work, about 20 something uses or whatever, which is pretty significant considering I had ceiling traps, I had sound walls and whatnot. But yeah, so that's about it. Let's take a look at the loot. Excuse me. The loot isn't that bad. I did it for the mission alert reward, for the time mission. Not really for the basic rewards. This is the basic rewards. I know the thumbnail said like 375 legendary perk up or whatever. It would have been that if I didn't have the epic perk up in the mix. But so yeah, we got a lot.